As promoted on social media, street stunters caused chaos in parts of Dallas on Halloween night, terrifying people in surrounding neighborhoods. People say they're tired of being harassed, but feel increasingly helpless in dealing with this problem. Fox 4's Natalie Solis is here now with the story.
Well, Clarice, Dallas police now have a street racing task force to monitor these groups, but it's a problem that's become so large and widespread that it's difficult to get a handle on. Halloween is one example.
Dangerous stunts at the intersection of Skillman and Live Oak Streets in East Dallas Halloween night. Katie, who lives nearby, did not want her face shown for fear of retaliation. She called 911 but says it took officers about 40 minutes to arrive.
It's terrifying. I'm blocked in my house. There are teenagers yelling, screaming. Most recent incident, there was gunfire.
She says hundreds of teens gathered to watch, blocking traffic and emergency vehicles, a familiar weekend scene in that area. This video from a couple of weekends ago at the nearby intersection of Ross and Greenville Avenues.
I've been told by police leadership that on a given night, we could have as many as 1,500 or 2,000 in the city. That's a lot of racers and a lot of area to cover.
Dallas City Councilman David Blewett says he's hearing from a lot of unhappy residents. In May, City Council passed an ordinance giving police the ability to cite business owners where street racers repeatedly set up in parking lots, cite spectators as well as drivers, and seize vehicles. As of October 21st, DPD says it's issued hundreds of citations for spectators and drivers and made hundreds of arrests. But 0 businesses have been cited, and while cars have been impounded, none have been seized.
It's not as easy as you think to just seize a car. My understanding is you have to convict them to be able to have the seizure. So there is a criminal court process beyond just police doing it.
And Blewett says the pandemic has slowed down the courts. Penny, who also did not want her face shown, says East Dallas residents are brainstorming their own solutions.
Let's utilize the towing companies. So if they're parked on your space, tow their cars.
She applauds police Saturday for dispersing the crowd, but Blewett says the problem just moves somewhere else. The question is where to go from here when it's clear most measures aren't working.
I think we're going to have to give them other outlets, make the pain threshold much higher. I don't think we have the right tool yet.
Now, we requested the latest numbers from Dallas police for street racing citations and arrests from over the weekend. We have not received those figures yet, but we are told they're working on our request. Clarice.